The third season premiere of The Only Murders in the Building took an unexpected turn when Ben suffered a near-fatal bout of food poisoning on stage, leading to his temporary clinical death. He was successfully resuscitated and made a triumphant comeback at the play's after-party in Oliver's apartment. However, a shocking twist unfolded as Ben was later pushed down the elevator shaft of the Arconia building, resulting in his demise. This surprising development provided an opportunity for Ben to be killed again, this time within the confines of the Arconia, which rekindles Charles, Oliver, and Mabel's podcast dedicated to investigating murders within the building. Regarding potential suspects, Loretta Durkin, portrayed by Meryl Streep, stands out as a conspicuous choice for Ben's potential killer due to their evident animosity. Yet, the show has ingrained the idea that the most or least expected individuals might be the culprits in murder mysteries. One such character falling within this ambiguous range is Dickie, Ben's mistreated brother and manager, who could have a motive based on their strained relationship. As the third season of Only Murders in the Building progresses, the unveiling of additional clues will likely lead to a clearer revelation of Ben's murderer. One of the potential culprits in the murder of Ben is Greg, though he is admittedly considered the least probable suspect. In the second episode of the third season of Only Murders in the Building, Greg is unveiled as an ardent admirer of Ben's, who goes so far as to abduct Mabel and Charles. Greg holds suspicions that the pair might have been involved in Ben's demise and aims to take their lives in retaliation, driven by his affection for Ben. Greg's arrest follows his hasty departure from the Arconia building shortly after Ben's death, during which he was found snooping around Ben's apartment. Consequently, Greg emerges as the initial misleading lead in the unfolding narrative of Only Murders in the Building Season 3. Despite his role as a diversion, the hints dropped about Greg's character are sufficient to position him as the sixth most viable contender for Ben's killer. The manner in which he kidnaps Mabel and Charles underscores his proficiency in criminal activities, and his deep fondness for Ben is evident. As often seen in murder mysteries, the boundary between affection and animosity can be quite thin, and it's plausible that Greg's feelings for Ben took a negative turn, potentially driving him to commit the act out of unstable rage, especially if Ben rejected his advances. Nevertheless, while Greg's love for Ben and his insistence that Charles and Mabel were involved indicate a plausible motive, he doesn't emerge as the primary suspect. In the third season of Only Murders in the Building, the producers of Oliver, Donna, and Cliff Demio appear unusually inseparable despite being a duo. This dynamic makes them jointly considered among the potential suspects by Ben. Donna, who is Cliff's mother, supervises Cliff, and he is only credited as the producer of Death Rattle under her guidance. Their closeness is depicted as intense, even disturbing, as evidenced by a scene where they share a kiss. Both of them have a strained relationship with Ben. As the first episode of the third season concludes, it is revealed that Ben has proven to be a demanding star, presenting numerous requests to his producers, including a larger dressing room. What's more significant, however, is Ben's lack of respect for Cliff. Despite Cliff's repeated corrections, Ben consistently addresses him as boy. These circumstances raise the possibility that Ben's contentious interactions with Cliff might be connected to a potential motive for murder. Cliff's mother's unwavering loyalty to her son could entangle her in the murder plot as well, potentially leading to her involvement in the crime alongside Cliff. Similar to Tobert and Loretta, Dickie's role in the third season of Only Murders in the Building entails a close proximity to Ben. In his capacity as Ben's manager, Dickie will be exposed to both the less savory aspects of Ben's showbiz life as well as his personal, familial side. Consequently, Dickie is set to possess a deeper understanding of Ben compared to others, making him a character with more potential motives than any other. While no conclusive evidence has been provided for any character thus far, it's worth noting that any of the suspects could be convincingly portrayed as Ben's potential killer. However, based on the events of the first 2 episodes of the third season, Dickie emerges as the most plausible suspect within the building. So there you have it all. Share your thoughts in the comments. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. I will see you next.